Good morning. It's looking like it's going to be a beautiful day today. Just finished up my morning coffee on the bridge. Now it's time to get to work. Today, I'm finally getting around to splitting up that dead tree that we cut behind the cabin, the first cabin crusher. Now that I got all the green wood dealt with and out of the way, finally can start stacking up some dead stuff to burn this winter. We're going to start with this tree using the 4-pound axe, the wood killer, and hopefully this goes a lot more smooth than greenwood did. Some naughty wood, that's for sure. Had quite a bit of rain lately, so wood does have a bit of moisture to it. Oh, some big old knots. Oh. Might try to split this one from the other side. Whew. Oh yeah, she's naughty all right. Might try and split it this way actually. Let's give her a whirl. There she goes. Nice wood though. This is going to be really good to burn this year. Oops. Now I think as I split this wood, I'm going to also try and stack it at the same time. So I'll lay out my runners. I don't know how I want to do this, because we got 2 stacks. I could put a third one here, or I could do one sideways right here and have another one out front as well. But I also got to leave room so I can work around here and build myself a firewood shack. I think this is going to be my best bet. We'll build another cord right here. And that way I have a bunch of room around here to work. So eventually we'll have a firewood shack right here. And out behind we'll have 3 cords of wood stacked up. I definitely want to have more than 1 cord of wood stacked up for each season though. This upcoming season, right now we probably have, I don't know, maybe half a cord of wood. But we'll get this one filled up first, stacked 5 feet tall with dead wood. Then we can get busy on building the firewood shack. I'll probably do the firewood shack before I finish the shed, just because then I can get wood split, stacked, drying out, and then once that's done, then I can focus on getting the shed done. So slowly it's all coming together. These smaller rounds are more challenging to split because they're filled with knots, come from the portion towards the top of the tree. The larger rounds are going to be much easier because they don't have the knots in them, so bigger wood but easier to split. But I think I'm going to try and rip through all the small stuff first, and then I'll play around with the big stuff after. Alright, through all the smaller rounds with all the knots, now I get to have a hand at splitting this big stuff. See how she goes. Beauty. Man, I am loving this axe. I talked a bit before about the profile, how I changed it. I brought the bevel back a bit to give it a thinner profile. This is the profile of it. You can see it's still very thick, but just that little bit shallower of a bevel really allows me to grip into wood to move it around better, but it's still got a great profile for splitting. I think next what I might mess around with is changing this profile. Rather than having it be so curved, I might try and flatten it out a bit. That way I'll have more surface area exposed to the wood without having to go so deep, if that makes sense. So if I reshape this to be a bit flatter, then I only have to sink the tip of the axe in just a bit to grab wood and move it around. And then, because right now when I sink, well, we'll say 1/4 of an inch, when I sink this head in 1/4 of an inch, I'm only getting a little bit of contact, so I can't grab wood as efficiently as I want to. But if I flatten this out, bring the bevel down to match that flatter profile, then I should be able to grab wood a lot better. And with the thickness of it, I should still be able to split really good. My goal is to make this axe the perfect splitting axe that suits my needs, that will allow me to grab wood, move it around, pick up logs if I need to, but also be a mean splitter. I wish I could record smells. How is that not a thing yet? In this day and age, you can record visuals, you can record audio, but you can't record smells. Maybe it's a thing and I just don't know about it yet. If I can share the smell of all this freshly split spruce, man oh man, so fresh. Got that nice, sweet, citrusy smell to it. If that ever becomes a thing, being able to record smells, I think I could make a lot of money. There we go. Got all those rounds split up. I dreamed to split with that axe, and this dry wood is far better to work with than the green stuff. Ended up being probably right around 1/2 quart or so, but nice little stack of wood. Nice wood too, actually. Seems quite dry. I don't have my moisture meter with me, but it's probably between 15 and 20%. Now that it's split, it can dry out over the summer. It'll probably get down to less than 15%, I'm certain. But that'll be burning in the wood stove this winter. We are slowly making progress. Definitely need to get the wood shack made though. Should probably start thinking up of some design or something, figuring out what I need. Have to get all this wood moved out of the way, and then we can build up something with a roof to protect our dry wood. All in all though, it's all slowly coming together. Well, my sunshine has gone away. Got some rain clouds moving in, it looks like, so might be getting wet here. Hopefully not. I'll try to stay busy for the rest of the day. It's been a good day. Splitting wood, swinging the axe. Can't complain. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, God bless and stay wild.